All right, guys. Here's a quick market update. I think the markets are looking relatively good, and let's start with BTC. You see, BTC has been in this hideous range for a while now, since the beginning of May, basically, and it's been almost a month on this chop area, right? So usually when this happens, it just expands to some point, like for example, it just stuck here and then expansion came. So I think we are somehow close to some kind of expansion move. It can be to the downside, of course, but since it's above this level, I would say I'll go for the upside extension first. The only thing that bothers me, the good things, let's do a pros and cons. For example, this and these laws are taken out by this week. We also got stopped in this one, I think. And then we have another move up. So that's a plus. So we cleared all this shit, and now there's upside targets basically. This one took out this high, and now the challenge would be towards these. Okay, that's one thing. The thing that I don't like is these. I was expecting this to take it out and then move, but yeah, that's BTC, guys. Sometimes there is this obvious law, but it just front runs it. Everyone is looking for this one to be taken out to position, and then it doesn't happen. And now we're having this move to the upside. And if we zoom in, yeah, if it starts trading above here, then the first challenge should be these highs. Like we could see something like this. So that's that. I think ETH. Let me see ETH first. I think ETH has been doing better than BTC lately. For example, in here, maybe pull back towards here and then continue upside. See, on a higher time frame, this daily looks amazing. Really, this is an amazing daily. Like it looks like it can push, setting up really good. I mean, I'm liking the ETH picture. 12 hour, 12 hour looking good. Like cleared all of these lows right there, and then take it out again, this one, and now we have only upside targets. As I said, maybe it can pull back a little bit over here. Today there must be some kind of I think unemployment data is going to come out. Let me see. Yeah, unemployment rate is coming up. So yeah, maybe we can see a fuckery and then continue the move up. So basically, that's my. If we start moving, these could be the targets for BTC. Like these clear equal highs, the set of highs here. Obviously, that's another area that we should be aware of, but I think the ultimate target should be here for now. And let's check some alts render. looking very, very good. I mean, it's like whatever happened with the market, this guy is just uptrending right now. This has been uptrending. Still nothing changed, right? It's been uptrending market. You can just, for example, like we did to NQ, see that was the problematic part. It could fail to break above, but it didn't do much either. It didn't reject so bad either, like NQ did. So basically, this is your favorite pattern. Like, okay, I'll give you a hint. By the way, these patterns, you know that I hate patterns, but me hating patterns is not that I don't use them. I hate to. Uh, I hate to say or hear that. Okay, this is a rising wedge, so it should do this. No, it's not like that. It's all about the context. At least by having these here and there, first of all, you can know when something changed because normally sellers are here, right? Every time it comes up there, there's sellers. But this time, sellers are gone. It means that we may have a push, or it could trick you that it will break out and come back down. Then that's your short. And these are the potential areas that you can do business. For example, this one, buyers here, buyers here, buyers here, buyers here, right? So don't just assume that how they will play. Just put your lines in and look what price does. If it's that, okay, it's gonna go up. If it starts losing it and there's a market structure break or something, in the lower time frame, then you can expect this to go to the other side. And if it loses it, accompanied with a market structure break or some kind of bearish price action, then you can assume that okay, this might go towards there. So always use context. Don't assume something just because there is a rising wedge. It doesn't have to sell off. It may or it may not. That's how it goes. So okay, let me check some other coins. Like I said, what render? Yeah, render. I think this is a better picture here. I think it may pull back towards there, towards this region, like 2.6 ish. Let me put an alarm here so I don't miss this. So because there is clear loss of momentum here across the highs, they're under important level, and maybe it's gonna come here. Time it with that, and then the breakout comes, or just sells off and dies. So, but our first guess is this one. Okay, so we're waiting for this to pull back to some like this level here, and then we'll see about that. We'll see how the price develops here. So that's one thing. That's render. Soul again, same shit. Probably with the release of the data. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, almost like this. So maybe a pullback. I don't know if it's gonna pull back this deep though, because it's kind of still protecting the low here. So I'm not that sure about that. But if it loses it, definitely it may go at least take out these lows here. Some kind of pull back down there and then reclaim and then push. This could happen. So I'm watching this for now. Render I already bought. I didn't buy much though, so don't go all crazy. So what's going on here? Yeah, inch is strong. Inch has been strong. That was a great retest of the level. You see this red level here. It's just a great reset, really, right there. Yeah, on the 1st of June. It's yesterday. That was a great div across the highs, come back down, retest, and then gone to fresh highs. That's a great one. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can find some kind of entry over there. Yeah, right at this point. See, there is our over under. Wish I was watching this. What to do? So come back down, break of structure, come back down, test. So you basically that's your entry. Basically that's your entry here. That's your invalidation there, and fresh highs is your target. So that was a simple play, simple, very simple play. It actually this one broke both structures here, this one and this one. So that demand zone could be the entry. I mean, aggressive play would be this, but I wouldn't take that. I would take it like this if I saw this. So that's that. Inch also is in our list. Ocean is strong, but look, all lower time frames, as you see, they're like a little bit too extended. So I'm expecting a pullback like this, for example, or even here, some kind of pullback, and then they do whatever they do. Because so I'm basically waiting for the unemployment data, and we'll see about that after. Okay, you see, it's like it's a little bit extended. So out of those, Ocean is the least interesting one for me. It's been strong. That was a nice reclaim of the level and push. I've been sharing this on trade ideas. I cannot take every trade because I can, I have to manage my risk. But whatever I cannot take, but I would like to take, then I'm sharing it as a trade idea. LDO still looking good. Sol, I think Sol looks great here. Sol looks great here. Maybe a little pullback and then like towards here, or you know, yeah, towards this region can be expected from this guy. Vu, nice one here, but there's an overhead resistance over here, so you know, if it pulls back, you have at least like 7% play here if you're interested. ARB is nice, but it's under resistance right now. We'll see if it flips. Then I think we have a good play here, and then we can easily expect this. Easily expect this one, and maybe more. But I like ARB. I like ARB. For example, things like CRV, I'm not really interested unless it breaks up from here. Like unless it trades above this. Not so much interested. All right, guys. I think this is enough for now, and I'll update you after the unemployment rates. All right, guys. Take care. Cheers.